smells like burnt flesh in here.
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
I assume this mark has a purpose.
Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance. Whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
Yeah, I'd rather not. Thanks.
Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't you? Like me.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Your minds brush against one another, but are swiftly parted.
Don't want to get intimate in front of the novices? Fair enough. Got some weird shadows in your head. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
It's not just weird shadows. There's a creature inside my head. Can you help with that?
A creature? There's definitely something rotten in there. Let me take a closer look. I ain't seen anything like this before.
I'm pretty sure you're infected too.
Eh? Ain't nothing wrong with me. You're the one who's sick in the head. No need to panic, though. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Oi! Priestess!
Acted like us.
We want the mark!
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
No interest in chatting to the Absolute myself. I've got enough going on up here.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around. Ready to clear your head?
Yes, so ready.
Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave.
I'd love to, thanks.
What to do?
Ready to clear your head?
Still yes.
Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute. And I'll do the rest.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind, like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
It's all slippery in there. What are you hiding?
An image of the Mind Flayer reaches out to her from your memories.
Helps! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain.
Once again, one of those things is inside you too, you know.
No. It's messing with your brain. You're seeing things, probably hearing voices too, yeah?
Well, yeah, but So are you. Never mind. Just get it out of me.
You won't regret this. Being a true soul, you know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya.
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
Hold up now. That'll put me to sleep. Are you trying to trick me?
I ain't deceiving nobody. I'm trying to help.
This was a bad idea. Yeah, I'm not drinking that.
I guess we're doing this the hard way then. Sweet dreams. Wakey, wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere. The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start talking.
Tied up and tortured. Really. So unoriginal. You're out of luck. I don't know any more about it than you do.
Liar! We've both seen the monster that put it there, and I know what happens next.
For the last time, you're infected. It's going to happen to you too.
Stop trying to confuse me. You're a liar. Everything's clear since the Absolute chose me. You're the one that's broken. Do you even know who you are anymore?
Trick question. When have I ever known that? Which means nothing's changed. I'm still in control. Kind of.
Think you're special, do ya? You're not. I'm gonna keep you here so I can see every gory detail and hear every whimper and scream.
Yeah.
You're gonna be my new pet. A ferocious squiddy. All for myself.
You test the weight of the chains, looking for weak points. You slip free of the chains.
As if I've never broken out of chains before. At least give me a challenge. And free stuff?
Alright, time to skulk about.
Didn't even lock the gate. It's like you want me to escape. Busky, there you are. Worried about me. Come on, nerds. Let's go gut this goblin. Get it? 'Cause like... Surprise!
You ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna split your head open.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Shall we dance? Let's move.
Now this is my happy place. Tactical.
I will ascend. Taking position.
take you down.
Spill some blood.
The priestess is slain, and the Horde is weaker for it. That might be worth a look.
Oh, hi. Don't go in there. She's just busy priestessing.
Cry out.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
He looks weak. Sick, even. He won't last long in there.
Take him for a joke, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
You know what else lives on for eons? Gold. You owe me.
Ah, what's a bit of metal between allies, I'll do one better. Tell me where we can meet each other once we've slipped the goblin yoke. And I'll offer much more than gold. Knowledge, my friend, is priceless.
Priceless, worthless, same thing. But why not? Go to my camp, and we'll talk there once we're both safe.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
I'll probably end up regretting that.
What are they delaying for? Can't we just swarm the forest? Always hungry, his voice.
See? It squealed! Hit it again!
Keep your hands steady, 3.
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
What the hells are you doing?
We're juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs.
And it makes funny noises. We made it squeal. Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya.
Or let him out. I'll take care of the beast. I'm great with, I want to say, large dogs.
Oh, you're also, yes, of course.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
But I want to hear him squeal.
One! That's a true soul you're talking to. Show some respect.
Sorry, Mum. I'll open the cage for you.
The bear sizes you up, wary but not yet attacking.
They're all yours.
Very well.
Let's have some courage. Delicious. Let's go.
On my word. In position.
I am fury. I am death. My path be true. Nothing will stand in my way.
The dance macabre. Step quick.
Hop, hop! Incoming.
Swift and lethal. Make way.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin.
You owe me more than thanks, I think.
Oh, certainly. But I live modestly at the best of times, and this is far from the best of times. Perhaps there's something else I can offer you. That look in your eyes, I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
I think this artifact has something to do with it.
That looks very alien. As alien as the Mind Flayers. They do not belong on this world.
Hey,
it's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
First off, read the room. Secondly, tell me what you've learned about the tadpole's origins.
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
Altered parasites, a cure at Moonrise Towers, maybe? Sounds like guesswork at best.
I'm as certain as I can be. If you have a better alternative, I won't stop you. I can't stop you, in fact, which brings me to my next problem. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected.
Oh, yeah, about that. Koga is, dead. She was swayed by the shadow druids. I had no choice.
Koga. This is my fault. I was her teacher. I will mourn her when I can. But there are other matters to attend to before that. Help me kill the leaders of this horde, save my grove, then I will help you. 3 deaths could win us peace. The Draumin Thara, the hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
Alright, but best if I try to settle this discreetly. Wait here, and you'll have your deaths.
May Sylvanas guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
scrying eye. Best not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
Looks that way, but scouts said they heard something moving around out there.
The eye's glassy black surface reflects your gaze. As you gaze deeper, you feel a focus, an intent. Boop. You sense no reaction from the unblinking eye.
How many raiders do we have? Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do
no sense
ain't
waiting around.
exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder.
Inside out.
This is gonna feel good. Heading out.
Certainly won't be because of your beautiful eye.
I won't give in. One day, I'll catch a break.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
This feels good. Moving.
Get down there and stop complaining! This ain't the party, pal. We're working here.
If I were you, I'd get me arse back to the party before somebody put me to work. I've seen flumps and owlbears and squiddies. I never seen nothing like you. Gotta sharpen these spears. No time for conversing with whatever it is you are.
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flaming iron. Praise McGlubbyet. Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as goomless as the rest of them.
My people build cities on the corpses of gods. Yours does not impress me.
Maybe your people can build a nice little necropolis on the carcass of this absolute joker. My whole tribe's fallen for this shite. Traitorous bastards. The great absolute brings us together. Drow and gnolls and goblins all braiding one another's hair. It's a load of shite.
Seems to be working out pretty well for him, actually.
It won't last. They'll be tearing into each other soon enough. Sod 'em all. I'll wait it out in here, praying to a real god.
You have fun with that.
Shugan al Shukok, Otashokek Doors! I command you, corpse, speak, reveal truth to the absolute!
By Vlakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Shugan al Shukok!
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull.
A gift.
You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
Guess it doesn't matter what you are. You're a true soul. And that's good enough for me.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulkokek.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. The creature from the wreckage.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer. Your skull sizzles with Ragslin's displeasure. His mouth is still, but you hear his demand.
I speak for the Absolute, and I say, you stay.
Well, I speak for me, and I say you die.
Boys, crush the heretic!
be on my way.
Shall we cut and run? A better position.
Fuck yes.
No surrender.
I am death.
Sounds like it might be the artifact.
If that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
Well, looks like we've got a lot to loot. My favorite. And then we're done here.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Thank you. I knew I liked you.
It's not enough, but it's all we have.
It's quite a day for reunions. Halsin has returned, too, and I expect he'll want to speak with you. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Party? Nice. Yeah, we'll see you there.
With the leadership dead, no attack will be mounted on the grove. I am in your debt, my friend. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Yes. Don't know why you're hiding behind that bush, but thank you.
Stop. No wandering off.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
Any excuse to gut some goblins.
Well, to each their own.
Poison that destroys its wielder. You've done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
I'm just here for the reward.
Of course, it is well earned.